Nikita, and I'm going to demonstrate a rubber bottom that you can put on the bottom of your slippers that you find in my tutorials. And this is a demonstration on how you can apply that. So what I do is I take a piece of foam poster board that you can buy, you know, anywhere, dollar store, Walmart, anywhere. And then I just trace out my foot. And then it's really good. You only have to really draw one or two. You can draw one and then flip it over, and then and then you have your left and your right foot. And came across. There's now selling it at Home Depot or Lowe's, and it's called Plasti Dip, and it's by Perfomix. And you get it over near the putty and caulking. That's where I found it, near that. So it's a rubber grip for tools, and it adheres to just about anything. So I'm going to put a coat on the bottom of this slipper bottom here, and then I'm going to put a couple of coats on, and we're going to go through that process together. So let's try this new product and see how it makes the bottom of these shoes slip grip. Okay, that's the first layer. Be careful when you pull it out, your brush out, or your spatula. I used a little spatula to smooth it on, but I think a brush might be better. I dripped a little bit right here, but this is just a sample shoe, so I will be using this shoe. I did have on my plastic gloves or my rubber gloves so that I wouldn't get it on my fingertips, because it is very liquidy, like a syrup. So I put one coat on so far, and it says do a coat like every 30 minutes and be in a well ventilated room, or I'm on my back porch. So we're gonna check this later and see how it goes. It's supposed to turn to like a little rubbery or plastic like grip. So we'll see how this turns out. Guys, stay posted. Okay, I checked that first coat, and it feels kind of rubbery or spongy. So we're gonna put another coat on there. The reason I'm using a spatula is because I feel that a paintbrush will turn basically like a spatula anyway as the stuff on it dries. And so I'm gonna use a spatula to put my coats on. And so this is the second coat. Make sure that you have your insert, your foam board insert inside of it. And this is the second coat. This is where I dripped a little bit earlier. And this spatula is doing a really good job. I like the way it handles doing this. And I'm just getting a little bit, it's a kind of a scooping like spatula. Oh, good that these are just, you got to be so careful when you're doing your shoes using this stuff. I dripped a little drip on there again, and so make sure when you're doing your shoe you don't drip it on the part like I just did right there. So this is a learning experience for me and you both. Okay. I got some on there, so I'm going to get that bulk of that off of there on the wider part of the shoe. And then I'm going to go to the tip for the bottom of the smaller part of the shoe. And I guess a smaller spatula than this big one that I have would probably give us more control, so you could probably dip the spatula down into the stuff instead of pouring it. Okay, and that's our second coat, and I'm only gonna actually put 3 coats on here. So what I'm doing is cleaning up this can. You want to get all your excess off the sides before you close the lid down. And we're going to let that dry. We'll be back and check that out. 30 minutes. Okay, this is the final result. I actually just did 2 coats on this, and it's very flexible, and you can actually feel it. It's pretty rubbery. And now, you know that when you make, I took the insert out of this, but there wasn't a lot of come through in there, but you know you would need to get the foam inserts. Let me see, I have one right here. I have a set, and they're very inexpensive. You get them anywhere. Walmart, I've used those because I'm making different ones. Where's the other one? Because I believe that's the left foot. When you turn the insert that you put in over, when you put the foam board that you make and you put it inside, and then when you flip it over, it'll make the right side. So this is going to be the left shoe. Okay, so this one is a little bit long. So what you do is that you kind of trim it. But I'm not going to trim this because I'm using it for something else. And this is I'll just kind of fold it down a little in the back. Okay, and then so that you wouldn't wear your foot just next to the bottom of the sole. But this is how it came out when it dried. I'm really happy with this product. I think that when I do try this, I'm going to probably take like a ribbon tape or something that you can pull off and it won't, to unthread it or whatever. I thought about doing it before I did the stitches, and that would be ideal as well, as long as you don't get that top loop or the loops, the outer loops that you're going to be using to put your stitches on. So you can actually make just going to be, and this is just 2 coats on there. You can put 4 or 5. Now I think that just doing the 2 coats out of this can, if you can see that, it's about, what is that, about that much of it used. So I can probably get 2 pair of shoes if I use just 2 coats on there. And the can runs about $6. And so you guys, if you like my slippers and all the questions about can you wear them outside, this is the best product, unless you want to use the silicone caulk, which is just as good, and it's a little thicker, so you get less of the drip. Still wear your rubber gloves to use any of these products, and be in a well ventilated area. It is harmful to smell these fumes, but you know what, once they dry, they're just like, it's okie dokie. I'm happy with this. Thanks.